Hello everyone, Citrus Aviation here with this latest aviation news this week video, and this video is going to be a really sad occurrence. I was going to do a deeper look into the Thomas Cook Airlines going under and some of the economics behind that, but I decided not to because this week we have two very sad events that are the headline news. The first is the crash of November 93012, commonly known as 909, crashed. And that is a really sad event. I have the page here from the Aviation Safety Network, and this one shows the full crash information. I'll have it linked below, and I'm just going to read it off, a little bit of it real quick here. The narrative says, a Boeing B-17G Flying Fortress, registration N93012, impacted an airport structure while attempting to return to the Windsor Locks Bradley International Airport, Connecticut, USA. The aircraft had received clearance for departure from runway 06 at 09:45 hours local time. After takeoff, the aircraft made a right-hand turn at 09:50. The aircraft contacted the Bradley Tower controller and reported an engine number 4 problem and asked permission to land on runway 06. This was approved. The aircraft crashed as it attempted to land on runway 06. The aircraft came to rest in an airport de-icing fluid farm located 1,100 feet to the east of the threshold of runway 06. So this was an engine number 4 failure, and this made it very difficult to steer the aircraft, and the aircraft eventually crashed into a building that was housing de-icing fluids and was also a fuel storage bunker, and this made the aircraft catch fire very quickly. There were 11 passengers and crew members on board, and as far as I know, so far there have been 5 confirmed fatalities, and possibly more at this point. If you're interested in the ATC recordings, I have a video here that you can go watch. It'll be linked in the description if you want to watch it, but this is a really sad event that happened in the aviation community. As if a B-17 crashing wasn't bad enough, we also had an Antonov AN-12 crash in Lviv. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. That's the best I can come up with. This is an article from Flight Global. I'll have it linked below if you want to read about it. But this crashed on the 4th of October. There were some fatalities involved as well in this incident. But yeah, you can go take a look at that if you're interested. So, after that disheartening aviation news, headline news, we move on to the photos of the week. We have a bunch here. There's a bunch of really good pictures I found that I really like. So the very first two are from the same air show in Belgium. The very first one is of a pair of F-16s. They're F-16 BM Fighting Falcons as part of the Norway Air Force. So these are really nice. They look great in these liveries, and they were for an air show there. It looks good. It's an outstanding picture on board an aircraft. And then here's another one taken from the same show on the same day on the 16th of September. This one is a Belgian Air Force F-16. This one is an F-16 AM. So it's an A model instead of the previous ones were B models, but this one is a newer version, the M being, I believe, modified recent variant that Lockheed Martin has offered for the upgrade. No, never mind. General Dynamics are the company that made this aircraft. But anyway, this is a great picture. Again, another in-flight picture just like the last one, and it's an outstanding job by the photographer. Again, images like this are really difficult to get, and I always appreciate seeing pictures like it. The next one is of a Spitfire that is having a really bumpy landing as it comes in, kicks up a lot of grass. And this aircraft is registered as Delta-Foxtrot Echo Uniform Romeo on the 21st of September 2019. This picture was taken in Duxford in United Kingdom, and there's an air show that occurs there every year. It's a pretty big event, and so there's a Spitfire here. I really like the mirror on top of the canopy, which would have been used by the pilots as a way to see backwards behind them. It's basically a rear view mirror mounted on top of the cockpit. It allows them to see behind them because there's a big blind spot. There's no windows behind the pilot, and so this makes it easier for them to see. So I think that's really cool. Another outstanding picture here. And then we have one final last outstanding picture. It's of a general aviation aircraft taken on the 23rd of September 2019. And this aircraft is registered as November 3033 Tango. This aircraft is a Piper 28 Warrior 2. It's a good looking aircraft. And this is an outstanding night image. There was definitely some processing to get this one to the way the person who took it wanted it, but it's a great image nonetheless. So next we'll move on to fleet news. There is not a lot for fleet news this week. We have 2 special liveries for Sun Express and a new United livery aircraft. We'll start with the Sun Express livery aircraft on the 737-800. This aircraft is registered as Tango Charlie Sierra November uniform, taken on the 26th of September. This aircraft is in a special livery that I cannot pronounce. It's a movie that's taken or made in that region of the world. It's on a 737-8HC. But anyway, it's a good looking livery. I like this livery. It's nice, colorful. It's not boring or bland. Next we have the very first United Airlines new livery A319. This is just as I predicted in, I believe, 2 videos ago. 2 Aviation News Week videos ago. That one of those 2 new formerly China Southern A319s would be one of the first repainted into new livery, and it is. This is the very first new livery A319. It is registered as November 876 Uniform Alpha, and this picture is taken on the 28th of September 2019. I believe the aircraft was repainted, I believe, on like the 16th. Let me check. That was a weekend. It would have been taken, repainted on the 18th or 19th. So this is an A319-132, again former China Southern Airlines, and now it will have a few more years of service with United Airlines before its inevitable retirement. Finally, we have another special livery for Sun Express. This is advertising a new Lego City set, which has VR capabilities, a few other things. The aircraft is registered as Lima Yankee Victor Echo Lima. This is an A320-232. This picture was taken on the 3rd of October 2019. And that is it for fleet news for this week. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. So far, for videos for this week, for last week there were just 2 of them. There was the Aviation News This Week video and then an airport video. I do want to get to a model view and some other videos, but obviously lighting is kind of an issue. And I did have a flight sim video that I was planning on doing. However, the recording did not end up working out for that. The sound and the screen recording ended up being very delayed from each other. And so that video will not go up. It was my first X-Plane 11 flight that I've done in a long time. The very first X-Plane 11 flight. I apparently crashed. But yeah. Anywho, I still enjoyed it, and I want to do more flight simming videos, so hopefully I can get that buffeting or whatever the issue was with the screen recorder fixed, and I can do an X-Plane video soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Thank you for watching, have a great week, and God bless you.